My dear friends, on this graceful morning, it is my privilege and it gives me an immense pleasure to share few concepts on yoga. Friends, let us start the session by Udgita Pranayama. You know, repeated chanting of Omkara is called as Udgita Pranayama. We shall start from Udgit. Sit straight with Namaskara Mudra, Padmasana if possible. Sit straight, the spine and neck in one common straight line. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. While exhaling, we chant Omkara. Breath in. Deep breath in, friends. Salutation to the great Patanjali Maharshi. Yogena Chittasya Padena Vacham Malam Sharirasya Vaidakena Yopakarotam Pravaram Muninam Patanjalim Pranjaliratosmi Patanjalim Pranjaliratosmi Gently open your eyes. Remain in Namaskara Mudra, Pranjali Mudra. Now, what this prayer means? The prayer means I pray with folded hands to the great Patanjali Maharshi who removed the impurities of my body and mind through yoga and the impurities of my speech by grammar. The great Patanjali Maharshi in 196 Yoga Sutras, right, he has given the yoga and grammar to us. Now that is the great Patanjali Maharshi. Friends, Omkara is Ekakshara Brahma. Omkara is Shabda Brahma. As you know, repeated chanting of Omkara is called as Udgita Pranayama. We started today by Udgita Pranayama. Repeated chanting of Omkara leads to Udgita Pranayama, my dear friends. Today we start with Surya Namaskara. Now we shall see the benefits and how it works. And immediately we shall see the contradictions also. Who not to practice. Surya Namaskara is the salutation to the sun god. Friends, Surya Namaskara is a great treasure of our country, designed by our Rishis and Munis thousands of years back. Thousands of years back. Let us see what Vedas and Upanishads says about Surya Namaskara. The Vedas and Upanishads says, Arogyam Bhaskarat Ichayet. Sun is the source of energy for the entire creation. Surya Namaskara is a dynamic sequence of 12 different asanas arranged in Arohana and Avarohana form. Sorry. Friends, Surya Namaskara, when practiced with Surya Mantra, it really gives extraordinary results. By practicing Surya Namaskara, all the muscles and organs from the top of the head to the tip of the toes are exercised. It is a wholesome exercise. Contradictions, coming to contradictions, is very, very important. Contradictions means who not to practice is very, very important. My dear friends, those who are undergone the total knee replacement, the total hip replacement, herniated disc, those who are suffering from herniated disc, what we call as slipped disc, and my dear friends, those who are suffering from osteoporosis. What is the medical condition? Frequency associated with hormonal imbalance, in which bones become weak and brittle because of loss of proteins and minerals, especially calcium. Now, our country is abundant with solar energy. It is abundant, calcium is readily available. And if we practice Surya Namaskara, it gives extraordinary benefits. It gives a wholesome health, my dear friends. Without going to any practice of yoga, pranayama, anything, just if you don't have time, just you practice Surya Namaskara, it gives everything. Friends, now in practicing Surya Namaskara, as you know, we need two mudras. We need mudras from the palms. Now, palms, if you adopt, you know that these are all revision for you. If I adopt a mudra on the right palm, the left brain hemisphere will be activated, in which we have 5 different compartments. If I adopt a mudra on the left palm, the right brain hemisphere will be activated, where we have 5 different chambers, different compartments. So usually, to activate the entire brain, any mudra we adopt by both the hands, so that the entire brain will be activated. Now, thumb is the biggest finger in the palm. As you know, thumb represents always the fire element. The index finger represents the air. Now, if I bring Panchabhutatmakam idam shariram, this body is composed of 5 basic elements. It is the permutations and combinations of the 5 basic elements. Thumb. If I bring the thumb to the root of the small finger, if I bring the thumb to the root of the small finger, you know that this is Santosha Mudra. happiness mudra, anti-depression mudra. Many hormones, happy hormones will be naturally released. If you adopt this mudra and sit and observe ourselves, without any reason we feel happy. What a fantastic mudra! What a fantastic mudra! This we call as Santosha Mudra, happiness mudra. Now, from this mudra, I proceed to another mudra, my dear friends. Now I am in Santosha Mudra. Now I proceed. I hold my 4 fingers and make a fist. This we call as you know, Adi Mudra. This is Adi Mudra. Adi means first. You know that every child in the womb of the mother at any point of the globe will be with Adi Mudra. Why Adi Mudra? Adi Mudra regulates the circulation of the blood of the child in the womb of the mother. This is Adi Mudra. Now, even after taking the birth, the child remains in Adi Mudra for few weeks till the soft portion, the Brahmarandra, the crown of the head, for the child, the Brahmarandra will be so soft portion. Till the child remains in Adi Mudra till the Brahmarandra becomes hard. Once if the Brahmarandra becomes hard, the child releases Adi Mudra and proceeds with its life. So that is the first mudra of the child. It is Adi Mudra. Adi means the first, which regulates the circulation of the blood of the child in the womb of the mother. Not only the child. Now, if you adopt Adi Mudra, it regulates the circulation of the blood now in this physical body. Now, if anybody is suffering from high BP, irregularities of the blood pressure will be controlled and it will be brought to the normal. That is the beauty of Adi Mudra, my friends. Adi Mudra regulates the circulation of the blood and it brings the blood pressure to the normal, BP to normal. Right? That is Adi Mudra. Now we start today, my dear friends. We practice 2 cycles. One cycle is 12. One cycle is 12 Surya Namaskaras. 2 cycles means 24. 24, and we know that we conclude the practice of Surya Namaskara with 1 Surya Namaskara. 25 Surya Namaskaras we shall practice. 1 second, I want to modify my tripod. 1 second, few seconds, my dear friends. Well, before the practice of Surya Namaskara, we shall learn how to arrange our yoga mat. Arranging the yoga mat is very, very important, my dear friends. Now I have spread the yoga mat. Always, as you know, we practice Surya Namaskara by standing at the top end of the yoga mat. Not only yoga mat, now you place a folded blanket. And if you have an extra yoga mat, now you can use it as a folded yoga mat. You place the folded blanket at the top of the yoga mat. This folded blanket gives the exact measurement where to place the arms and the feet. Now this is how we arrange the yoga mat. At the top end, we always place a folded blanket. Now we start the practice of Surya Namaskara. What is the first asana? The first asana is Tadasana. Tada is the mountain pose, right? Now I touch the big toe and the heels, and I expect equal pressure on all the metatarsals. Now this is Samaskriti, my friends. Samaskriti, I adopt Adi Mudra. From Santosha Mudra, I go to Adi Mudra. Why Adi Mudra? Adi Mudra regulates the circulation of the blood. So I'm in Adi Mudra, my dear friends. Now I'm in Tadasana. And as you know, 99.99% of the population of the globe, including me, we don't know the art of standing properly. If you observe the sole and heel of the footwear what we wear, right? And the heel are different at the back of the now the heel and sole will be it will be distorted. So it shows that we don't know the art of standing properly. It is a very, very rare of rarest scene to see a flat heel and sole of a footwear, right? So it shows that we don't know the art of standing properly. Now this is Tadasana. Tadasana with Adi Mudra, the first asana. Now I adopt Namaskara Mudra. Now this is Namaskara Mudra. This is Namaskara Mudra, or Namaskara Mudra is also called as Pranayama Mudra. Pranayama Mudra. I'm having mudra with an asana. So this is called as Namaskara Asana. Second asana of the Surya Namaskara. Now I release the Namaskara Mudra. I bring my two palms down. I inhale very intelligently. You leave the breathing process to the very intelligent body. It adjusts itself, right? Bring the palms down, inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, Padmasana. Don't bend too much, and be as comfortable as possible. Now this is Padmasana. Padmasana. From Padmasana, you come to Astapadasana. This is the Astapadasana. Even the knee bend. If you even the knee bend, it's no problem at all. Astapadasana, right? Where both hasta and pada are together. Hasta means palm, pada means feet, leg, feet. Astapadasana. From Astapadasana, remember, we always start the practice of Surya Namaskara from the right leg. This is Astapadasana. Now I take my right leg back. Ekapada Prasaranasana. This is Ekapada Prasaranasana. From Ekapada Prasaranasana, now I take the lifted back. The two big toes are closer. I see that the heel touches the back of the two thighs are straight, the chin line. Now this is Parvatasana, my dear friends. Mountain pose. Parvatasana. Now from Parvatasana I come to Ashta, and Ashta means 8. I lay 8 of my organs on the floor. 8, you know what are the 8 organs? Tashtanga Pranipadasana. This is how we go down to elders and we go down to the Supreme God. Tashtanga Pranipadasana. From this I rise to Bhujangasana. Bhujangasana, Sarpasana. Now up to this is Arohana, uphill. Arohana, see the beauty of the arrangement of the asanas. Arohana. Now as I have come, now I go back. Avarohana. From Sarpasana, I come to Parvatasana. I started with the right leg. Now I take the right leg forward. I come to Ekapada Prasanasana. Now you can realize the importance of the folded band. It gives the correct measurement. Ekapada Prasanasana. come to Hasta Padmasana, come to Namaskarasana. Remain in Namaskarasana. Now, if you practice without Surya Mantra, it becomes only a physical practice, my dear friends. Now we adopt Surya Mantra. Now please chant with me. Om Mitraya Namaha. Om Mitraya Namaha. Now we call the sun god as our friend, right? So we started with the right leg. Now we start with the left leg. And in Adi Mudra, this is Namaskar. I am putting my two palms down in a Uttanasana, Hasta Ekapada Prasanasana. I am taking left leg back, Vipada Prasanasana or Parvatasana, Sashtanga Pranipatanasana, Bhujangasana, Arosana. Now go to our Parvatasana. You took your right leg back. Now you take right leg straight. Ekapada Prasanasana, Astapadasana, Namaskarasana. Om Rave Namaha. Now we shall continue, right? Now with the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. When I am practicing, I can remember the mantras in sequence. While teaching, I know I forget the sequence. Om Suryaya Namaha. Next, right over left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the right leg back. Bhujangasana, Sarvasana. Now Avarosana. Om Dhanave Namaha. Next, right. Take the right section. Astapana. Om Dhanaya Namaha. Left leg. Om Pushne Namaha. Right. 6 are over. 6 rounds are over. Right. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Left. Om Ariche Namaha. Right. Om Aditya Namaha. Left. Om Bhaskara Namaha. Now one cycle of 12 Surya Namaskaras is over. Now we enter to the second cycle. I am in Asana. Now, Namaskara, Urdhva, Hastapada. Take the right leg back. Ekapada, Parvata, Sasta, Bhujanga, Arohana. Now Arohana. Parvata. Take the right leg straight. Ekapada, Hastapada, Namaskara. Om Mitraya Namaha. Now left. Om Rave Namaha. Next. Right. Right. Om Surya Namaha. Om Bhanave Namaha. Right, my dear friends. Om Gagaya Namaha. Left. Om Posne Namaha. Right. Om Hridakarpaya Namaha. Left. Om Arisaya Namaha. Right. Om Aditya Namaha. Left. Om Savitre Namaha. Left, right. Om Arkaya Namaha. Left. Om Bhaskara Namaha. Oh, two cycles of 12. 24 is over. Now, we know how to conclude. Just, just two cycles we have practiced. Now, 12 times each. 12 into 9 becomes 108. Now we shall have the practice of at least 9 cycles. We must practice at least 108 Surya Namaskaras, my dear friends. At least 108 Surya Namaskaras. Now, how to conclude? I am in Asana with Adi Mudra. Adi Mudra regulates the circulation of the blood of his physical body. So, Namaskara Asana. Now, I take 3 pradakshinas. Pradakshinas, I revolve in the clockwise direction. We are all Indians, we know the pradakshina. 1, 2, 3. After 3 pradakshinas, we shall conclude by practicing another round of Surya Namaskara, my dear friends. I am in Thadasana with Kaki Mudra. I swing, I come to Namaskara Urdhvasana, Hastapada. Now you conclude by the right leg. Take the right leg back. Ekapada Prasanasana, Dvipada Prasanasana or Parvatasana. Come to Sashtanga, Pranipatasana, Bhujangasana, Sarpasana. After this it is Arohana. Now we go to Arohana, Parvatasana. We started from the right leg. I have taken the right leg back. Now you take the right leg. You take the right leg front. Now you see the folded mat. The folded mat gives the exact measurement where to place the palms and feet. Ekapada Prasanasana. Come to Hastapada. Come to Namaskarasana. Now what is the concluding mantra? The concluding mantra is Om Shri Savitra Surya Narayana Namaha. Please chant with me. Om
Pavitra Sri
Savitra Surya Narayana Namaha. Once again, please.
Om Shri Pavitra
Savitra Surya Narayana Namaha. Now this is how we conclude the practice of Surya Namaskara, my dear friends. Today we have practiced only 2, 24, and we concluded with one more Surya Namaskara. We have practiced 25 rounds of Surya Namaskara. One round of Surya Namaskara is, as you know, 12 different asanas. So 24 into 12. What is 24 into 12, my dear friends?
108.
No. 24 into 12. I multiplied. 24 into 12. 24 plus 1. 25. Tell me what is 25 into 12? 25. 12 5 it is 60. 0, 6 there.
300, sir.
300 exactly. Exactly. 300. Now, by practicing 2 cycles and concluding Surya Namaskara, my dear friends, now we have practiced 300 different asanas. Amazing, is it not? Amazing. We have practiced up to now. We have practiced 300. It is not a small number, my dear friend. We have practiced 300 different asanas within a very short time. Systematically, with breathing, with mantra, we have practiced 300. We have practiced 300 different asanas. Now we come to the practice of yoga asanas and proceed to the wonderful practice of pranayama, my dear friends. Again, I'm adjusting my tripod. Now this folded blanket. Now I use the desk for sitting. Folded. Today I have, my dear friends, today I have brought a wonderful concept before you. I want to present this. I want to present this. Now, let us see. Let us see how many asanas are there. How many asanas are there? And today we shall see what is the basic definition of asana. What do you mean by an asana? Now, if we look to our Vedas and Upanishads, if we go back to Vedas and Upanishads, Shiva Samhite says that there are 84 lakh asanas. There are 840,000. There are 84 lakh asanas, what the Shiva Samhite says. Next, Geranda Samhita says that there are 32 different asanas. Hatha Yoga Pradipika says that there are 84 asanas. Yoga Kundalini Upanishad. I'm sorry, Yoga Kundalini Upanishad. Kundalini Upanishad says that there are only 2 asanas, only 2 different asanas. Next, Yoga Chudamanya Upanishad says there are 3 asanas. From 84 lakhs, we have come to 3 and 2. Darshana Upanishad says that there are 9 different asanas. Varaha Upanishad says there are 32 different asanas. Both Geranda Samhita and Varaha Upanishad says that both the Upanishads says that there are 32 different asanas. Both Geranda and Varaha Upanishad. Next, Dhyana Bindu Upanishad says that there are 43 different asanas. Now we shall contemplate what is asana. Why this asana is desired. The Patanjali Maharishi, the great Patanjali Maharishi, now gives the definition of asana. Now how he defines? He defines asana as sthira sukhamasanam. That is the beautiful definition of the Patanjali Maharishi. He defines an asana as sthira sukhamasanam. Sthira sukhamasanam. Now what is sthira? Sthira means strong, steady, and stable. I am giving the different meanings in English. You know that one Sanskrit word has many meanings. We already know that only the Agni fire has 300 different meanings. So sthira means strong, steady, and stable. Sukha is a very familiar word for us. Sukha means comfortable, happy, and relaxed. Asana. This is very important. What do you mean by asana? Asana refers to the physical practice of yoga. No, it is not the definition. Now, what is asana? Asana. Now, the definition, the basic definition of asana. What is asana? Why this asana we want to practice? Now, in Kannada, let me put that in Kannada, our mother tongue. Now, defining asana in Kannada, it says, ಯೋಗಾಭ್ಯಾಸಿಯು ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ದೇಹ ಭಂಗಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ದೇಹದ ಪರಿವೆಯೇ ಇಲ್ಲದಂತೆ ಸುಖರೂಪನಾಗಿ ಗಂಟೆಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತಹ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತವಾದ ದೇಹ ಭಂಗಿಗೆ ಆಸನ ಎಂದು ಹೆಸರು. This is the original definition. Now I referred so many Upanishads and finally I got the answer for this. What is asana? Asana. Now if I put in English, I am not a very good translator. The practitioner of yoga who can sit without the awareness of this physical body, without the awareness of physical body, comfortably, happily and relaxedly for hours together in the meditation. Now if he is sitting in meditation, he should forget his physical body. That is called as asana, my dear friends. Now asana is designed for meditation. Asana, all these asanas are designed for meditation. Now individually, each one yoga practitioner will be having his own individual asana, and we have 84 lakh choices, right? So the asana depends upon the individual, how he takes, how he is comfortable in that asana. That is the basic definition of asana. Friends, from today we learn some meditative postures, dhyana asanagalu. The asanas, they supports meditation. Now these are very, very important asanas. Now we are practicing asanas, right? Only to sit comfortably without the awareness of body for hours together in deep meditation. Meditation is a very beautiful journey, my dear friends. Now we are following Ashtanga Yoga, the 8 steps given by the Patanjali Maharshi: Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. Now after Dhyana, the ultimate is Samadhi. Samadhi is the thoughtless state. The thoughtless state where the Brahmananda emerges. Now if we are filled with thoughts, the Brahmananda will be closed, will be covered by thoughts, my dear friends. Now in a thought, when we have a mind with thoughts, Brahmananda, what is Brahmananda, my dear friends? Brahmananda is the supreme, the ultimate bliss on this planet. The ultimate joy on this planet. Brahmananda. What a beautiful word. Now, a thoughtful mind cannot taste this Brahmananda. Now, Brahmananda arises. Now, if our mind becomes empty, when we go to thoughtless state, when we go to Samadhi state, my dear friends, there you can enjoy the Brahmananda. Brahmananda is the ultimate joy on this planet. No joy can match Brahmananda, my dear friends. Brahmananda. So, to taste Brahmananda, these meditative postures are designed by our Rishis and Munis, my dear friends. Now today, we see at least two asanas. One already we are familiar. One, usually we sit in Padmasana itself. Padmasana. The other name for the different names for Padmasana, as you know, is Kamalasana, lotus, Padmaka. In English, we call as lotus posture, my dear friends. Yogi Swatma Rama, a great yogi, Swatma Rama says, ordinary people cannot achieve Padmasana. only the few wise ones can. Now, 72% of the population of our country cannot sit in Padmasana. It's a huge. Now, for our country's huge population, 72% is a huge number. 72% of the population of our country, I'm speaking, cannot sit in Padmasana. When one thinks of a yogi, one usually imagines somebody sitting in Padmasana, as it is the traditional meditative posture of our country. Now in Padmasana, the body is firmly locked in its position and physical movements are reduced to a minimum. Here we'll be having a beautiful log. A beautiful log. The movements will be gradually reduced and the movements become zero. Now, if you are sthiram sukha, sthira sukham, if there is no movement, there is no thought. Or if there is a thought, there is a movement. Now, the movement and the thought pattern of the brain are interrelated, my dear friends. The lower back is naturally held straight, and one can almost feel the balancing effect on the body if you sit in Padmasana. Padmasana, my dear friends, Padmasana is the Vedas and Upanishads says that Padmasana is the destroyer of death. The destroyer of death. It brings about changes in the metabolic structure and brain patterns, and this helps create balance in the whole system. Now we are already aware of this Padmasana. Now, once we revise this wonderful Padmasana and go for another asana. Today we learn two meditative postures. Now you take any asana. Now any asana has three stages. Entering the asana, staying in the asana, and coming out of the asana is extremely important. Now how to enter the Padmasana? Padmasana. Now any asana, we practice only under 4 headings. Now we practice while sitting or standing or in the pran position, P-R-O-N-E. Pran means we lay down on our abdomen. Supine. What is supine? Supine means we lay down on our shoulders. Now only on these 4 headings we practice these asanas. Standing, sitting, pran and supine. And very, very especially we lay down our head, right? And practice the Shavasana. That is a very special case. Shavasana, my dear friends, Shavasana is the headstand. In English, we call it as headstand. Shavasana is the king of asanas. Shavasana is the king of asanas. We come to that later. Now, how to enter the Padmasana? How to enter the Padmasana? Now, I stretch my 2 legs before my shoulders. I stretch my 2 legs before my shoulders so that the back of the 2 thighs are completely on the floor. I pull my 2 legs towards me. I place my 2 palms completely on the floor, parallel to each other. Or if I need some comfort, some comfort, I can place the palms like this also. Like this also. Tell me, what is the name of this asana, my dear friends? Anybody can tell me, what is the name of this asana? Please unmute and tell me, what is the name of this asana, my dear friends? Okay, I'll tell you. This is Dandasana. Remembering the names of the asanas are very, very important, my dear friends. This is Dandasana. Dandasana is a Sanskrit word. What is Dandasana? Dandasana is a staff, S-T-A-F-F, staff pose or it is a stick, S-T-I-C-K, stick pose. In Kannada, Kolu Asana. Kolu is always right, my dear. So this is Dandasana. This is Dandasana. Please remember, my dear friends, Dandasana. This Dandasana is the foundation for all sitting asanas. Please remember, my dear friends, this is Dandasana. I am sitting in Dandasana with some comfort. Now this Dandasana, the staff pose, stick pose, or in Kannada, Kolu Asana, is the foundation for all sitting asanas. Is the foundation, I repeat, is the foundation for all sitting asanas. This is Dandasana. Now from Dandasana, now I enter Padmasana. Now there are two ways of entering the Padmasana, either from the left leg or from the right leg. If I enter the Padmasana from the left, it is Vama Padmasana. Vama, V-A-M-A. Vama Padmasana. It is now many over here that as Rama. It is not Rama Padmasana. It is Vama Padmasana. V-A-M-A, not R-A-M-A. Vama Padmasana. And in Dandasana, how to enter the Padmasana from the left? I fold my left leg at the knee. I fold my left leg at the knee. I hold this is my left leg. I hold the heel by the left palm, the fingers by the right palm. Slowly I pull this. See that the heel of the left palm touches the navel. The heel of the left palm touches the navel. Once it touches, slowly land the left leg on the floor. This is Ardha Padmasana, my dear friends. Now I fold my right leg at the knee. I fold my right leg at the knee. I hold the left heel I hold the right heel by the right palm, the fingers by the left palm. I slowly pull this. See that the heel touches the navel. The heel touches the navel. Once the heel touches the navel, now you'll be having a beautiful lock here. You'll be having a beautiful lock. Slowly land the thigh, the entire thigh of the right leg on the floor. So this is Padmapita. This is Padmapita. The entire Padmapita is on the floor. This is Padmasana. Padmasana. Now I am not adopting any mudra. Now it is Mukta Padmasana. Mukta Padmasana. If we adopt a mudra, we take this asana with that name, the mudra name. I am not adopting any mudra. I am placing just the palms on the. I am resting the palms on the respective knees. It is Mukta Padmasana, my dear friends. How we entered this Padmasana? From the left, Vama Padmasana. So it is Vama Mukta Padmasana, my dear friends. Vama Mukta Padmasana. A beautiful lock I have. Now this is one of the beautiful meditative postures, Dhyana Asanas. The asanas designed for dhyana, meditation, thinking, deep relaxation. Entering to the thoughtless state, Samadhi state. In Samadhi state, I repeat, will be one, the yogi will be enjoying the Brahmananda, ultimate joy on this planet. No happiness can match it. Brahmananda, my dear. What a beautiful name. Brahmananda. Now, how to come out? I release my right leg first, then the left leg. I come back to Dandasana. So this is how I enter, I stay, I come out of Dandasana. Now you flap your two legs. You flap your two legs and relax, my dear friends. After strum, Vishram is extremely important. Vishram is extremely important. Now, this is one of the ways to enter Padmasana. And I have entered the Padmasana from the left. Now we have practiced Vama Padmasana with no mudra. Vama Mukta Padmasana. Now I come back to Dandasana. Please remember, What is the name of this asana? Now at least
Dandasana.
Dandasana, exactly. Remembering the names is extremely important. Dandasana is the staff pose or stick pose. In Kannada, Kolu Asana. So this, and please remember, this Dandasana is the foundation for all sitting asanas meditation. I repeat once again. Dandasana, the staff pose or the stick pose or Kolu Asana is the foundation. It is the foundation for all sitting asanas. So I am in Dandasana. Now we have just now practiced Vama Padmasana. Now we practice Dakshina Padmasana. Anything which we enter from the right leg is Dakshina. From the left leg it is Vama. From the right leg it is Dakshina. I fold my right leg at the knee. How to enter? I fold my right leg at the knee. I hold the heel by the right palm, the fingers of the foot by left palm. I gradually, slowly, steadily, I bring my foot and see that the heel touches the navel. Once if the heel touches the navel, right, slowly you land the right thigh completely on the floor. Ardha Padmasana. Now you bend the left leg at the knee. You bend the left leg at the knee. Hold the left heel by the left palm. The fingers by the right palm. Slowly you pull this. See that the heel touches the navel. The heel touches the navel. Once if the heel touches the navel, you have a beautiful lock here. Now once if you have the beautiful lock, the movements of the body will be slowly minimized and the movement becomes zero. If the movements are still, the mind becomes still, right? So this is the beautiful lock. I mean, Dakshina Padmasana. See that the back of the two, this is Padma Pita, my dear friends. This is Padma Pita. What I have raised is Padma Pita. You see that the back of the two thighs are completely on the floor. Now this is Dakshina Padmasana. Again, I have rested my two palms on the respective knees and without any mudra. This is Dakshina Mukta Padmasana, my dear friends. Dakshina Mukta Padmasana, one of the beautiful meditative postures. Whenever we think a yogi, the yogis usually sit in Padmasana, my dear friends. Even Padmasana is depicted as the Gautama Buddha. Gautama Buddha is also usually Gautama Buddha will be depicted by this Padmasana, my dear friends. Gautama Buddha, what a graceful sight, seeing a Buddha in deep meditation. How the Buddha sits. Now, you know that this is Gnana Mudra. This is Gnana Mudra. You already know in the integrated form of chanting Omkara, this is Gnana Mudra, where the thumb and the index fingers are touching, the tip are touching each other. We have a oval shape. The other fingers are straight. Now this is Gnana Mudra, Chin Mudra, Gnana Mudra. What is this Gnana Mudra? Gnana means knowledge. Now if you adopt Gnana Mudra, the knowledge increases. Now that leads to a wonderful concept. That leads to wonderful concept. One of my students in a college, he asked me, now if you adopt Gnana Mudra, how the knowledge increases? How the knowledge increases? It leads to a beautiful concept. When a yogi is in deep samadhi state, excuse me, samadhi state, when he is enjoying the Brahmananda, right, thoughtless state, that is the ultimate state. The Patanjali Maharishi says, Dhyana, Dharana, Samadhi. And now the Patanjali Maharishi gives 10 types of samadhis, 10 different types of samadhis, right? In deep samadhi, right? The spiritual knowledge emerges from within, my dear friends. Now, in the last classes, I said that what is the brain capacity? The human brain has a huge capacity. Now, we were speaking about the capacity of a human brain. The phrenologists, a group of pseudo-medical scientists, conducted a research in Germany. Germany, the Nobel Prize winners, they selected only Nobel Prize winners from the different fields, and they conducted the research. What was the aim of the research? What is the capacity of the human brain? Eventually, what was the outcome of the result? They announced the result. They announced that this Nobel laureates, what we call as the pinnacle of the intelligence of the human race. That is why they were conferred, they were awarded with Nobel Prize in different fields, science, technology, right? In different fields, arts, right? So this Nobel laureates, please hear me, my dear friends, it is a revision for you. They're using only 2% of their brain capacity, 2% of the brain capacity. By using only 2%, only 0 to 2% of the brain capacity, they rise to the pinnacle of the human intelligence. What about 98% remaining?
Not using.
Right? One of the lectures, now he was the retired army, right? He started a school with Gurukula system. You want to bring back Gurukula system in our country again. What a beautiful concept, Gurukula system, right? Now, he was telling what a beautiful class it was. Now, as there are the number of population in our globe, right? If you take the number of population of the entire globe, I'm speaking, there are so many books. There are so many books with us. Even if we sit and read all the books from one to we have billions of books. If we read from one to the last book, even not 0.0001% of the brain will not be filled. It remains 2%. So, how to fill 98% of the brain capacity? When the Germans came with this research, they were not knowing, how to fill this gap, huge gap, how to fill this 98% of the brain. It is a huge capacity of the brain. Then they started seeking the answer from our country, right? So thousands of years back itself, they had the answer for this. How to fill with 4 streams of yoga we have: Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Raja Yoga, Jnana Yoga. All these 4 yogas, right, integrates a common man to a superman. You take any branch of yoga, right? It is these branches of yogas are man-making education systems, where a common man becomes a superman, where the knowledge arises when you will be in deep samadhi. Divine knowledge comes from within, and the 98% of the brain will be filled with divine knowledge. My dear friends. That was the answer. That was, now all this I learned from the Patanjali Brahma Sutras, my dear friends. Now I'm little studying, I'm trying to understand the Brahma Sutras, the Patanjali Sutras, 196 slokas. Each and every sloka is a diamond, my dear. It is a precious diamonds. 196 diamonds you have to understand, right? It's an amazing journey. It's an amazing journey. So this is the Jnana Mudra, the Chin Mudra, how the Buddha sits, right? He takes the Gnana Mudra here, and you can rest the left palm comfortably on the right knee. Now this is Bodhasana, my dear friends. This is Bodhasana, what the Gautama Buddha sits like this. This is Bodhasana. I have entered the Padmasana from the right. Right, it is Dakshina, Dakshina Bodhasana, Dakshina Bodhasana. See the systematic way how they have designed the asanas, the pranayama. It's a wonderful science, my dear. It's a wonderful science. So this is one of the meditative postures, Padmasana. Padmasana, Padmasana, we also call as Kamalasana. In a very traditional manner, we call that as Padmaka, or it is a lotus posture. Right? I repeat this once again. Yogi Swatmarama says, ordinary people cannot achieve Padmasana, only the few. The yogis sitting before me can achieve Padmasana. When one thinks of a yogi, one usually imagines somebody sitting in Padmasana, as it is the traditional meditative posture. The body is firmly locked in this position, and physical movements are reduced to a minimum. So the movements of the body is directly related to the brain pattern. Now, if the movement becomes zero, the thinking pattern of the brain becomes zero, right? That is the samadhi state, thoughtless state. And the lower back is naturally held straight, and one can almost feel the balancing effect on the body. Padmasana, the Vedas and Upanishads says Padmasana is the destroyer of disease. It brings about changes in the metabolic structure and brain patterns, and this helps create balance in the whole system. That is, all this I have drawn from Vedas and Upanishads, my dear friends. That is what the Vedas says. Next, it's already. This is one of the meditative postures. Now, after the practice of asanas, yoga asanas, now it is the time for the practice of pranayama. Yoga Chuda Manyopanishad says, Prana Vidya Mahavidya Yastam Vedasa Vedavat. It says Prana Vidya is not ordinary Vidya. Prana Vidya is an extraordinary super science. If you move with the practice of pranayama, we come to know. My dear friends, it is not at all ordinary science. It is extraordinary super science. Prana Vidya, Mahavidya, Yastam, Vedasa, Vedavat. Now we know that we practice pranayama with the nasal passages. How we clean the nasal passages? By using another pranayama, Vastrika pranayama. Now I bring down my two fingers. This, it is Vishnu Mudra. I associate always two fingers with the thumb. Two fingers with the thumb. I adopt Vishnu Mudra on my nose. I close the right nostril. I open the left nostril only 10 times. Vama Basrika. Active exhalation, passive inhalation. Only 10 times. You count on your left fingers 10 times. That is Vama Basrika. Now I adopt the Vishnu Mudra on my nose. I close the left nostril. I open the right nostril. Dakshina Basrika 10 times, only 10 times. So this is the left Vama Basrika, right Dakshina Basrika. Now we practice by both the nostrils. Sahita Basrika. How to practice? Look here. I adopt Vishnu Mudra on my nose. I right nostril is closed. I start from the left. Close the left, start from the right. This left right is one. Look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10 times you shall practice. So this is Saita Bastrika. From the left it is Vama Bastrika. From the right it is Saita. From the right it is Dakshina Bastrika. By both the nostrils it is Saita Bastrika. So one pranayama we are using to clean the nasal passages here. Bastrika pranayama is a beautiful pranayama. Here we are applying Bastrika pranayama to clean the nasal passages so that we are ready to practice the pranayama. The first pranayama already we have learned is Anuloma Viloma. The Anuloma means inhalation, taking the oxygen inside. Now in the atmosphere, my dear friends, it is not only oxygen and carbon dioxide. There are 21 different gases. In the atmosphere, please remember, there are 21 different gases. Not only oxygen and carbon dioxide, right? Now, anuloma means taking the air inside is called as anuloma. Expelling the air outside is called as viloma. Anuloma, viloma. There is another name for this. Nadi Shuddhi Kriya Pranayama. You know that nadis are energy channels. It is so tiny. If you take a single hair, if you cut that into 1,000 parts, the diameter of nadi is not more than 1,000 parts of the hair width of our hair follicle. Such a tiny energy channel. And we know that 3 lakh nadis, 3 lakh energy channels emerges from Brahmarandra. 1,50,000 nadis spreads throughout of our left body, and another 1,50,000 nadis energy channels spreads throughout of our right body. Energy channels. These are nadis, my dear friends. Nadis, we have different chakras. Even on the palm we have hundreds of chakras. That's why if we rub our palms, right, extraordinary biomagnetic plasmic energy will be released, right? On the palms also we have hundreds of chakras. Now, we know some basic of these chakras and nadis. Nadis, I repeat, the energy channels. Now, this nadis and chakras is the modern medical science. Is it aware of this? No, my dear friends. Why? Now, these nadis and chakras are not in the physical body. Now we are in physical body. Now, there are so many types of scannings. You take any advanced type of scanning and they let them scan the entire body. Whole body scanning, right? Scan the body, they cannot see, they cannot visualize the nadis and chakras in their scanning. Why? Because nadis and chakras are not in sthula sharira. They are not in physical body. Please remember, nadis and chakras are in sukshma sharira, subtle body. That's why it is not their wrong. They cannot, any type of scanning, right? They cannot see these chakras and nadis. Why? Because they are in sukshma sharira, right? So how to clean the 3 lakh nadis? We adopt Vishnu Mudra on the nose, right? First cycle, first round, we always expel from the left nostril, exhale from the left nostril, inhale from the left nostril. It's a soundless breathing. Close the left nostril, open the right, exhale from the right. Now inhale from the right, close the right nostril, exhale from the left. Second round, directly we inhale from the left nostril. Directly we inhale from the left nostril. It's a soundless breathing. Close the left nostril, open the right, exhale from the right. Inhale from the right. Close the right, exhale from the left. Another 2 times. Inhale from the left nostril. Close the left nostril, exhale from the right. Inhale from the right. Close the right nostril, exhale from the left. One more round. Inhale from the left nostril. Close the left nostril, open the right, exhale from the right. Inhale from the right. Close the right nostril, exhale from the left. This is Anuloma Viloma. This is how we clean 3 lakh nadis, which removes all the blockages of the nadis energy channels in our body, my dear friends. Friends, we started with cleaning of the nasal passages, applying Basrika Pranayama. Now, just now we have practiced Anuloma Viloma, Nadi Shuddhi Kriya Pranayama. This is the first Pranayama we have practiced. Friends, now after practicing any Pranayama, you cannot abruptly stop. Please remember, every Pranayama will be followed by another Pranayama. Just now we have practiced this Anuloma Viloma, Nadi Shuddhi Kriya. How to conclude this? With another Pranayama, Shanmukha Pranayama. What is the Shanmukha Pranayama? Now we adopt the breath ratio 1:2:2. In this breath ratio 1:2:2, if I assign 4, it becomes 4:8:8. What do you mean by 4:8:8? 4 seconds if I inhale, 8 seconds I want to expel. 4, I am taking last one. 4:8:8. 4 seconds if I inhale, 8 seconds we want to exhale. We are giving importance for exhalation more. Twice as I inhale, I want to exhale. If I inhale 4 seconds, I want to exhale for 8 seconds. First and last numbers in the ratio 4:8. What is the middle number? 4:8:8. If I view the entire ratio, it is 4:8:8. What does it mean? If I inhale for 4 seconds, I want to retain the air for 8 seconds. Now, if we retain the air inside, immediately the tribandhas comes into the act. It becomes Abhyantara Pranayama. If you hold the air inside, it becomes Abhyantara Pranayama. If you hold the air inside, immediately you should know how to chin lock, Jalandhara Bandha, and you should know about the Uddiyana Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha later. While explaining, we do that. Now, if you hold the air inside, you must have Jalandhara Bandha and Moola Bandha. Moola Bandha. Or we must know how to lock by using Ashwini Mudra. This we have discussed in detail. Jalandhara Bandha, Moola Bandha, and Uddiyana Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha. Jalandhara Bandha. This is chin lock, Jalandhara Bandha. Then Moola Bandha. Now, how to lock the Moola Bandha? How to lock the anal canal? Now we press. Now imagine that this is anal canal. Please imagine that this is anal canal. Now we press the heel. We press the heel and close the anal canal. We press the heel and close the anal canal. Like this. I take the heel. I take my left leg. I take the heel of the left leg. I place at the perineum. Perineum is the space between the excretory and the genital. It is the midpoint of the excretory and the genital. I press here. If I press here, the anal canal will be closed. That is Moola Bandha. Moola Bandha. What is another form? We contract. Imagine this is the anal canal. We contract the anal canal. We contract and release. We contract and release. Like a horse. Now, usually the four-legged animals do this, right? After expelling the stools, right, it gives the like this movement in the anal canal, right? Any horse, cow, rhino, elephant, all will have this cleaning process. So this we call as Ashwini Mudra, contracting and releasing the anal canal is Ashwini Mudra. So by pressing the anal canal by the heel, we can lock, or by pulling the anal canal inside, by adopting Ashwini Mudra, we can have the Mula Bandha. We can have the Mula Bandha. So we know about the Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha. And what is this Uddiyana Bandha? Uddiyana Bandha is the, I demonstrate. Very recently I have learned this. I was practicing from years together. Now I have reached a little, some closer to Uddiyana Bandha, not full Uddiyana Bandha. Now, if you want to see the full Uddiyana Bandha, right? Now you want to observe Dr. Hatha Yogi Acharya. Now he is the only person I have seen with this wonderful Navli Kriyas. Now, Dr. Hatha Yogi Acharya has been conferred a doctorate in the field of Navli Kriya, my dear friends. It's not ordinary. Now he has been conferred a doctorate in the field of Navli Kriya. And another great man, Professor Kiran K.S. Now he is the head of the Department of Mathematics, Vijaya College, Jayanagar branch, Bangalore, Karnataka. He is another yogi. Now with these two great yogis, basics. Now also I am in basics itself. Now it is a practice which takes janmas to achieve, like Dr. Hatha Yogi Acharya. He is the ultimate what I have seen. Right? I repeat once again, Dr. Hatha Yogi Acharya has been conferred by a doctorate in the field of Navli Kriya, right? I am learning under the auspicious guidance of these two great people. One is Dr. Hatha Yogi Acharya. Another great yogi is Professor Kiran K.S. They laid the foundations of my practice, my dear friends. Now I demonstrate Uddiyana Bandha. Right, I sit in Padmasana. Right, I deeply inhale. I exhale. Now, even after exhaling, there is some residue air inside. Now, how to expel that? I use Kaki Mudra. I protrude my mouth. I bring this to a tube. I bring the tongue to a tube shape. I bring the tongue to a tube shape. Now, if I can hold. Now, if using a pen or a pencil, you can practice this. Making a tube by the tongue. This is Kaki Mudra. I expel the remaining air by using Kaki Mudra. I inhale like this. I exhale, some more air is there. I expel using Kaki Mudra. Right? After completely expelling please remember, after completely expelling the air outside, we can have Uddiyana Bandha. What is Uddiyana Bandha? Now you want to touch the navel. What is the ideal condition? You want to touch the navel to the spine at the back. That you can see only Dr. Hatha Yogi Acharya doing, not me. And just few. I'm not 100%. Right? I may be in just 10 or 20% to this Uddiyana Bandha, right? I try to demonstrate you to please the Uddiyana Bandha. Release, take the air inside, then you relax by giving some massage to them. I demonstrate once again. I deeply inhale, my dear friends. I exhale. The remaining I put out using Kaki Mudra. Release. Inhale deeply. Relax by giving 3 massages. This is, Viruddha Hasta Chalana. In Angamardana we have learned. This is Viruddha Hasta Chalana. Relax. So this is Uddiyana Bandha. So Shanmukha Pranayama. Shanmukha Pranayama is a pranayama with the internal retention. Right? We retain the air inside. Once if we retain the air inside, automatically we should have Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha or Ashwini Mudra. Now we are following the ratio 1:2:2. In that ratio, we have assigned 4. 4:8:8. One round I demonstrate. I adopt Vishnu Mudra on my nose, right? I close the left nostril, I open the right nostril. 4:8:8. 4 seconds I inhale. I close by right nostril. Now, before going, you gulp the saliva inside. If you gulp the saliva inside, what you feel here is Vishuddha Chakra, the purifying chakra. Vishuddha Chakra. Now, this Vishuddha, every chakra is an energy wheel. It is an energy wheel in Sukshma Sharira, not in physical body. Every chakra is associated with a gland. This Vishuddha Chakra is associated with thyroid and parathyroid glands. Thyroid and parathyroid glands. So, now 4 seconds I inhale from the right nostril, I gulp the saliva inside. After gulping the saliva inside, now Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha, my dear friends. 8 seconds, hold it. Now release. First you release the Jalandhara Bandha, then Mula Bandha. Right? Then please exhale from the left nostril, 8 seconds. Exhale from the left nostril, 8 seconds. So we adopt Vishnu Mudra, we place Vishnu Mudra on the nose, the left nostril is closed, we inhale from the right nostril for 4 seconds. 4 seconds, right? We gulp the saliva inside. After gulping the saliva inside, we hold the breath inside for 8 seconds, 4:8. Then we are expelling from the left nostril. This is the Shanmukha Pranayama. This is Shanmukha Pranayama, my dear friends. This Shanmukha Pranayama I have learned from a Himalayan yogi. I'm so gifted to learn the Shanmukha Pranayama from an Himalayan yoga guru. So immediately after Nadi Shodhana Kriya Pranayama, this Nadi Shuddhi Kriya Pranayama will be followed by Shanmukha Pranayama. Right? 3 rounds we shall practice. This is Vishnu Mudra on my nose. Close the left nostril, right nostril is open. Inhale for 4 seconds. Gulp the saliva inside. Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha, hold it for 8 seconds. First, you release the Jalandhara Bandha, then Mula Bandha. Close the right nostril, expel from the left nostril. 8 seconds slowly. Second time. Close the left nostril, inhale from the right nostril 4 seconds. 4:8:8. Close the right nostril. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, Abhyantara Pranayama. Hold it for 8 seconds. First, you release Jalandhara Bandha, then Mula Bandha. Open the left nostril, expel from the left nostril for 8 seconds. Third time, inhale from the right nostril 4 seconds. 4:8:8. Close the right nostril, adopt, gulp the saliva inside, adopt Jalandhara Bandha, then Mula Bandha. It's Abhyantara Pranayama. Hold it for 8 seconds. First, you remove Jalandhara Bandha, then Mula Bandha. Open the left nostril, expel from the Chandranadi. Expel from the left nostril 8 seconds slowly. So this is Shanmukha Pranayama. Next, we know Sukha Puraka Pranayama. What is the Sukha Puraka Pranayama? The combination of Anuloma Viloma plus Kumbhaka. Anuloma Viloma plus Kumbhaka leads to Sukha Puraka Pranayama. We adopt the same ratio 4:8:8. What is this 4:8:8? 4 seconds inhalation, 8 seconds holding the breath inside, Abhyantara Pranayama. 8 seconds we expel the air outside. What is the Sukha Puraka Pranayama? As I told to you, it is the combination of Anuloma Viloma plus Kumbhaka. Right? Now one round I just demonstrate, and only one round we shall practice and proceed to other pranayama. Right? I hold the Vishnu Mudra on my nose, right nostril is closed, left nostril is open. Right? First we expel, 4 seconds we inhale. Close the right left nostril, hold it for 8 seconds. Release the Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, open the right nostril, expel the air from right nostril 8 seconds. Then inhale from the right nostril 4 seconds. Close the right nostril, Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, hold it for 8 seconds. First you unlock Jalandhara Bandha, then Mula Bandha, expel the air from left nostril 8 seconds. One more round. Inhale from the left nostril 4 seconds. 4:8:8. Close the left nostril, Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, hold it for 8 seconds. Remove first Jalandhara Bandha, then Mula Bandha, expel from right nostril 8 seconds slowly. Inhale from the right nostril 4 seconds. 4:8:8. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, hold it for 8 seconds. Remove Jalandhara Bandha first, Mula Bandha next. Expel the air from left nostril 8 seconds. This is Sukha Puraka Pranayama. Sukha Puraka Pranayama is the combination of Anuloma Viloma with Kumbhaka. Kumbhaka means it is Abhyantara Pranayama. If it is Abhyantara Pranayama, right, compulsorily we should follow the Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, and Uddiyana Bandha. Extremely important. Abhyantara Pranayama must be practiced with the 3 bandhas, my dear friends. If you adopt all the 3 bandhas at a time, it leads to Mahabandha, my dear friends. And as you know, after practicing any pranayama, we cannot stop. We want to conclude by another pranayama. Now, how to conclude this Sukha Puraka pranayama? We conclude this Sukha Puraka pranayama by another pranayama, Mahaveda. The name of this pranayama is Mahaveda. What is this Mahaveda? I am sitting in Padmasana. I inhale deeply. I hold the breath inside. It is Abhyantara pranayama. I hold the breath inside. I rise my Padmapeda up and down, up and down, up and down. Right? This is Mahaveda. I tell once again. I am sitting in Padmasana. I deeply inhale, hold the breath inside, and move the Padmapeda up and down, up and down, and up and down, and slowly. This is Mahaveda, my dear friends. I demonstrate. I inhale deeply. I place my two palms on the sides. I inhale deeply, hold the breath inside, rise your Padmapeda up and down like this. Then expel the air outside. So this is Mahaveda, my dear friends. Sukha Puraka Pranayama. Sukha Puraka Pranayama is followed by another pranayama. The name of that another pranayama is Mahaveda, my dear friends. Next, Brahmari, the humming bee sound. Brahmari pranayama is also called as Brahmari pranayama. Brahmari pranayama, or it is Krimi Nashini pranayama. Krimi Nashini pranayama. Right? Now in the last class, now we are speaking about Agni, fire. We know that Agni refers to the god of fire. This Agni is the first son of Brahma, elder son of the Brahma. The science of fire is the key to all knowledge. Agni is depicted by having two heads. The Agni, the first son of Brahma, is having two heads. Two heads. One head signifies immortality. He is immortal without death. Right? Agni is immortal. Agni is always there. Agni is immortal. That is the one head signifies. The other head is the symbol of life. Agni is having two heads. And please remember, Agni has seven different tongues. Not only one tongue, Agni has seven, with two heads, seven tongues. Look at the beautiful name of seven tongues of Agni. The seven tongues are Kali, first Agni, first tongue. Kali, second tongue. Kali, Karali, third Manojiva. Fourth, Sulohita. Fifth, Suvarna, Varna. Suvarna, Varna. Sixth tongue is Skulingani. The name of seventh tongue is Visharuchi. I repeat once again. The seven tongues of fire are Kali, Karali, Manojiva, Sulohita, Sudumravarna, Skulingani, Visharuchi. These are the seven tongues of fire. My dear friends, the seven tongues of fire. The seven tongues of fire is represented by seven organs on the face. What is seven organs of the face? The seven organs of the face are the two eyes, the two ears, 2 + 2 4, the two nostrils, 4 + 2 6, and the mouth. Right? These seven organs, please remember, these seven organs are seven tongues of the fire. On the face, we have seven tongues of fire. They are not ordinary. Right? Then, now we are adopting Shanmukha Shanmukhi Mudra. Shanmukhi Mudra. Now we are adopting Shanmukhi Mudra to close all the 7 tongues of fire on the face. We use the thumb to close the ears. Just you bring the thumb very near, don't close it. The index I bring to the tip of the eyes. I close the eyes. I bring the middle finger very close to the 2 nostrils, don't close it. Now the other 2 fingers I use to close the 2 lips. This is I close. Now you plug the thumb and close the ears, my dear friends. After closing the ears, please note, observe the sound inside. Anybody can hear any sound inside? If you close all the apertures, and even if you close your ears, any sound you hear, my dear friends?
Yes.
It is amazing. It is amazing sound. It is amazing sound. Right? So I adopt the Shanmukha Mudra. This is Shanmukha Mudra. Shanmukha Mudra. Shanmukha. Who is Shanmukha? Shanmukha is the first son of Adi Shiva. Shanmukha is the son of Shiva, the elder son of Shiva. Right? Now we are naming the mudra in the name of the first son of Shiva. We call this as Shanmukhi Mudra. Mudra is a feminine word. Mudra is a feminine word. To associate any word to mudra, a feminine word. Now if it is masculine, that should be converted to feminine and associate. So we convert the Shanmukha, the son of the Adi Shiva, to Shanmukhi. Why? Because mudra is a feminine word. So this mudra is called as Shanmukhi Mudra, my dear friends. Shanmukhi Mudra. Why mudra is feminine? We want to convert Shanmukha to feminine and we call this as Shanmukhi Mudra. Shanmukhi Mudra. Then I need another mudra, Nabo Mudra. This Nabo Mudra we are adopting by using the tongue. I protrude my tongue, right? And I touch the upper palate of my mouth by the back of the tip of the tongue. I touch the back of the tip of the tongue to the upper palate of the mouth. That is Nabo Mudra, my dear friends. Right? Now, if we take the center of the 2 eyes, the eyebrow, right? In the eyebrow, we have Guru Chakra, Agna Chakra, we have Guru Chakra, where the soul resides. Where the soul resides. This is Agna Chakra. After Agna Chakra, we have Sarsara, 1000-petaled lotus. 1000-petaled lotus. Right? Between Agna Chakra and Sarsara, we have one small chakra, Lalana Chakra. Now, if we adopt Nabo Mudra, now from Lalana Chakra, the embryos fluids, the Amruta Bindus will be released. I repeat once again. If you adopt Nabo Mudra, what is Nabo Mudra? You protrude your tongue, right? And take the tongue inside. Now touch the back of the tip of the tongue to the upper palate of the mouth, like this. Once again. Once again. Now this is Nabo Mudra. Right? Now with Shanmukha Mudra, with Nabo Mudra, I inhale the air inside. After inhaling, by exhaling, I chant the humming bee sound. That leads to the Brahmari Pranayama. Brahmari Pranayama. Now with the first mudra, right? bring the thumb very near to the ears. Using the index fingers, close your eyes, bring the index finger to the bottom of the tip of the eyelids, the middle finger very close to the nostrils, the ring finger upper lip, the little finger lower lip. Now adopt Namo Mudra. Inhale air deeply. You are in Namo Mudra. While exhaling, you chant humming B sound, Makara. Release the Namo Mudra. Remain in Shanmukhi Mudra. Deeply inhale. Adopt Namo Mudra, my dear friends. Expel the air using humming sound. Humming sound of it. Release Namo Mudra. Third time. You're in Shanmukhi Mudra. Inhale deeply. Adopt Namo Mudra. Expel the air using humming sound of a bee. This is Brahmari Pranayama. There are another two methods of practicing this Brahmari Pranayama. In the next yoga class, we adopt Bastrika Pranayama to clean the nasal passages. Directly we come to Brahmari Pranayama without revising. Already we have revised this many times. So after practicing Brahmari Pranayama, in the next class, we jump to Brahmari. After practicing Bastrika Pranayama, my dear friends, we directly jump to Brahmari Pranayama, right? And we shall learn how to conclude Brahmari Pranayama with another Pranayama. And in the next class, we shall also learn Kapalabhati Pranayama. Kapalabhati is also called as Kapalabhati Pranayama, a wonderful pranayama. These pranayamas are pranayamas with sound. Anuloma Viloma, Nadi Shodhana Kriya Pranayama is a soundless breathing. Right? Now it is the time for Yoga Nidra, my dear friends. Yoga Nidra, the science of deep relaxation. It is one of the wonderful science, Yoga Nidra, the meditative way of deep relaxation. Today, my dear friends, we adopt Shavasana. Shavasana or the dead man pose or the corpse pose. Shavasana. Friends, now Shavasana. Shavasana is a dead body, dead man pose, corpse pose. Now, two observations we can do on a dead body. If you observe a dead body, the dead body is without any movement. It is still without any movement. So in the practice of Yoga Nidra, we attain mind, it is mindful attainment of stillness. In the Yoga Nidra, we try to attain mindful stillness of the body. And if you observe a dead body, it is without breathing. In Yoga Nidra, you might have experienced this, my dear friends. In practicing Yoga Nidra, you forget about breathing. You literally forget about breathing. Right? If you forget about breathing, it means that the lung breathing stops. If the lung breathing stops, right, now you will be breathing from Sukshma Randhra. You'll be drawing the energy directly from Sukshma Randhra, from the cosmos. It is called as brain breathing. Right? If lung breathing stops, the brain breathing starts. Then if you come from in Yoga Nidra, if you come to awareness, the brain breathing stops, the lung breathing starts. It is the mindful attainment of the stillness of breathing, my dear friends. So today we are practicing with Shavasana. You know that, my dear friends, you take any asana, 3 stages are extremely important. You must know how to enter the asana. You must know how to stay in the asana. And friends, it is very important to learn how to come out of Shavasana. Right? Shavasana, always we start from Dandasana, staff pose, stick pose, the foundation for all sitting asanas. And in Dandasana, how to enter Shavasana? I place my 2 palms to my right completely on the floor, parallel to each other. This is Parivrutta Dandasana. This is Parivrutta Dandasana. Now I stretch my right arm. Take the support of the right elbow, turn to your left, enter the Padmasana like this. Where the 2 arms are little away from the body, the 2 legs little apart, the palms always facing the cosmos, the ceiling or the sky. So in the practice of Yoga Nidra, we stay in Shavasana. My dear friends, how to come out of the Shavasana is extremely important. Hold your leg, hold your leg. The shin touches the back of the thigh. The right palm on the right thigh. You stretch the right arm so that the back of the right arm is completely on the floor, right palm on facing the ceiling. You stretch, then you stretch your right arm, taking the support of the right elbow. You slowly come out of Shavasana like this. So entering, staying, and coming out is a great art, is extremely important. My dear friends, please enter Shavasana, my dear friends. Make the necessary adjustments. If you are wearing a spectacle or a wrist watch, please remove and keep it aside. The legs little apart, the arms little away from the body, the palms facing the ceiling, resting on the floor. Make necessary adjustments. Relax. Relax. Gently close your eyes. Relax. Go to deep relaxation. Any number of thoughts comes to you, keep it aside. Be with your natural breath. Don't open your eyes. Relax. 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 Now you are in beta state of mind. Beta state of mind is a monkey mind which jumps from one branch to another branch of a tree. In beta state of mind, your mind is jumping from one thought to another thought. In dreams, you have no control. In Yoga Nidra, you are the creator of the dream. Say to yourself mentally, I will not sleep. I shall only listen to the voice. Repeat again, I will not sleep. Give yourself some time to become calm and steady. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe in, feel calmness spreading throughout the body. As you are breathing out, say to yourself mentally, relax. Now you are in alpha state of mind. Alpha state of mind is a positive mind. Alpha state of mind is a happy mind. Alpha state of mind is a balanced mind. Bring your awareness to relaxation. Become aware of sounds in the distance. Become aware of the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing operate like a radar beam, searching out distant sounds and focusing on them for a few seconds. Move your attention from sound to sound without attempting to identify the source. Any number of thoughts comes to you, keep it aside Be with your natural breath. Don't open your eyes. Bring your awareness to the conclusion of Yoga Nidra. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breath. Awareness of relaxation. Develop awareness of your physical existence. Become aware of your arms and legs and your body lying stretched out on the floor. Become aware of meeting points between your body and the floor. Develop awareness of the room, walls, ceiling, noises in the room and noises outside. Take your mind out. Become completely external. Lie quietly for a few moments and keep your eyes closed. Start moving your body and stretching yourself. Please take your time. Do not hurry. Please hear my voice. You open your eyes after 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gently open your eyes. Gently come out of Shavasana. Sit in Padmasana, my dear friends. Adopt Namaskara Mudra. Sit straight. The spine and neck in one common straight line. Gently close your eyes. We conclude with 3 Omkaras, followed by a Shanti mantra. Deep breath. Om. Breath in. Deep breath in. Shanti mantra. Om Sahana Vatu Sahana Bhunattu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadetamastu ma Vishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub your palms only 9 times, not more than 10 times. Make a cup of it, place it on the closed eyeballs. Biomagnetic plasmic energy. A great energy sinks through your eyeballs, fractions of seconds, spreads to trillions of cells in the body. Trillions of cells in the body. Remove the palms, rub it again only 9 times, not more than 10 times. Make a cup of it, place it on the closed eyeballs for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Remove the palms. Gently open your eyes with a divine smile. Have a great day, my dear friends. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Balan.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ramesh, sir.